Boss, I came in with a question and a ginger ale, and I hope you have patience tonight.
I have patience and time, Claire, so tell me what you want to understand.
Everyone keeps saying these new weight loss drugs are changing more than bodies, so what does that even mean?
People are talking about medicines that calm appetite and improve blood sugar, and the changes ripple into daily life and business.
I can follow that, but why do I hear the phrase Ozempic Economy like it is a whole world by itself?
It is a shorthand for many small shifts that add up, like what people buy, how they eat out, how clinics work, and how companies plan.
So it is not only about weight, it is about routines and spending too.
Yes, it touches the fridge at home, the checkout at the shop, the clinic visit, the insurer, and sometimes the mood at work.
Start simple, please. What do these drugs do inside a person?
They mimic signals that tell the brain and gut that you are satisfied, so you feel less drive to keep eating.
So less hunger means fewer mindless snacks and smaller portions, and that sounds very practical.
That is the idea, and steady blood sugar can help some people feel more level during the day.
Are they only for weight loss, or is there more to it?
Some were first used for diabetes control, and later versions also gained approvals tied to health risks in certain people.
People at the bar say side effects happen, and I want the plain version of that.
Nausea is common early on, some people have vomiting, some feel slow digestion, and doctors screen for who should or should not use them.
So this is not a toy, it is proper medicine with benefits and risks, and care matters.
Care matters a great deal, and follow-up is part of safe use.
How does this become an economy story and not only a clinic story?
When appetite changes across many people, buying patterns shift across whole categories, and companies react.
Give me an example without using numbers that will expire next month.
Snack aisles can move slower, protein products can get more shelf space, and portion sizes can shift towards smaller packs.
Restaurants must feel this too when customers eat less.
Menus can adapt with lighter mains, more high-protein options, and more half portions. And some chains test new bundles.
What about grocery trips? Do people shop less often or just pick fewer items each time?
Many people describe fewer impulse buys and fewer sweet or salty extras, and they plan meals with more intention.
Is this only a rich person trend, or does access widen over time?
Access depends on coverage, price programs, supply, and a case-by-case medical need, and those pieces change over years.
So some people pay out of pocket, some go through insurance, and some wait or stop, and that creates uneven stories.
That is honest and sober, and it is why we should avoid sweeping claims.
I also hear people say they feel less desire for alcohol or cigarettes, and I wonder if that is settled.
Early studies suggest reduced urge for alcohol in some cases, and work on nicotine is still early, so we speak with care.
Does sleep change too? Because my friend mentioned snoring less after losing weight.
Weight loss can help some people with obstructive sleep issues, and doctors sometimes change equipment plans after progress.
So a medicine can end up changing how someone sleeps, and that can change daytime energy.
Yes, but decisions about sleep devices stay with clinicians since airway health is individual.
Where do surgeons fit when medicine helps some people lose weight?
Surgery still helps many people and can give strong and durable results, and sometimes medicines and surgery are used together across time.
That sounds like a toolkit rather than a one-size solution.
Exactly, a toolkit with nutrition, movement, sleep, counseling, medicine, and sometimes surgery matched to the person.
Now I worry about muscle, because losing weight is good, but losing strength sounds bad.
When people lose weight fast, some of that can be lean mass, so resistance training and protein become very important.
So the quality of weight loss matters, not just the number on the scale.
You said it well, because strength supports health, mood, posture, and independence.
Do these medicines help forever? Or do people stop and gain back again?
Some people stop and regain some weight, some stay on treatment long term, and adherence depends on side effects, access, and goals.
If many people start and stop, then the economy story is not straight, it is wavy.
It is wavy, and that is why companies test formats, and clinics plan follow-up, and families set new habits at home.
Tell me how insurers look at this without drowning me in policy words.
If a medicine reduces health risk in certain people, plans may cover it in those cases, and they keep watching results and costs.
So a plan might cover for one reason and not for another, and people must read the fine print.
Yes, and a doctor can help match the reason to the rules, which saves time and stress.
I am thinking about the worker who packs a lunch now and skips the afternoon candy, and I wonder how that feels day to day.
Many describe steadier energy, fewer cravings, and more clear food choices, and that can change the mood at work and at home.
What about the shop owner who sold sweets for years and now sees slower sales?
They may lean into smaller packs, new protein snacks, low-sugar drinks, and bundles with fruit or yogurt.
Bars and pubs must see changes if people feel fewer urges to drink.
Some sites add better low-alcohol and no-alcohol options, and they invest more in food and atmosphere.
How do we talk about stigma with care? Because bodies are personal and pain can run deep.
We say that health is not a single number, we respect privacy, and we avoid shaming language.
I also want to avoid magical thinking, because medicine can help but life stays complex.
That is wise, and it keeps room for sleep, movement, relationships, and joy, which also shape health.
I have a cousin who loves to cook, and she now makes simple, high-protein dinners and says she still enjoys food.
People often keep pleasure in food by choosing flavor, texture, and spice in smaller portions.
Does the drink aisle change too, since many people like sweet soda?
Shops tend to grow sections for flavored water and low-sugar drinks, and some brands push new light mixes.
Ginger ale stays safe in my heart, so please do not ruin that for me.
Your ginger ale is safe tonight, and the master stock is cold and crisp.
You are kind, and I am buying another one after this round.
That is a plan, and the glass will be ready.
Back to the big picture. How should someone think about this without getting lost?
Think in steps. First the person, then the home, then the shop and clinic, and then the wider markets.
If you had to list 3 steady truths that will age well, what would you choose?
First, appetite signals matter and can be guided. Second, habits still rule the long run. Third, systems adapt when many people change together.
What should someone watch for over the next few years without chasing headlines?
Watch product choices in your local shops, watch how employers talk about well-being, and watch how doctors combine tools.
Is there a worry that people undereat or eat too little protein?
Guidance often stresses balanced protein and resistance work, and people check in with clinicians if they feel weak.
Do people talk about mood changes too?
Some report more stable mood with steady meals and better sleep, but mental health remains a separate and important topic.
How do families eat together when one person is on medicine and others are not?
Families often keep shared meals and add more lean protein and vegetables, and they keep treats for special times.
That sounds fair and friendly.
It keeps meals social and reduces pressure.
What happens with travel and business trips, since routines break?
People plan snacks, stay hydrated, choose simple protein at airports, and keep the first meal of the day steady.
Some say walking after dinner helps digestion, and I like that idea.
Light movement after meals can feel good and support glucose control for many people.
If I were to sum up the food trend in one calm line, what would it be?
Less mindless eating and more planned eating.
That is clear and calm, and I can work with that.
Clear and calm is the path we like here.
Is muscle work hard to begin for someone who has not trained before?
A gentle start is fine, like 2 sessions a week, simple moves and slow progress.
Protein at each meal seems simple enough, like eggs in the morning or beans at dinner.
Simple is strong, and many people do well with repeatable meals.
I hear people fear loose skin with weight loss, and that sounds scary.
Skin changes vary by person and time, and hydration, steady loss and muscle work can help, and surgeons give advice when needed.
You keep bringing me back to patience, and I think that is the theme.
Patience and support make the process safer and kinder.
What is one myth you want to stamp out tonight?
The myth that a drug is a personality, because no pill or shot defines a person.
I like that, since people remain themselves even when their appetite feels different.
That is the truth that protects dignity.
If the shop sells fewer sweets, do farmers lose out?
Supply chains adjust over time, with new crops, new products, and new formats.
Do we expect more ready meals with high protein labels?
That is already common, and taste tests keep improving those meals.
What about fashion and clothing sizes?
Retailers expand size ranges and adjust cuts, and that can help many customers feel included.
If someone feels judged for taking medicine, what can we say that helps?
We can say that healthcare is personal, and that support helps more than judgment.
I also think of the person who still loves dessert on a birthday and wonders if that is allowed.
Special moments still matter, and one dessert does not erase a year of progress.
Thank you for that line, because it sounds human.
We defend the human parts first.
How should someone evaluate claims on social media about miracle results?
They should look for medical sources, long-term views, and realistic language.
Do we know how long people stay on treatment on average?
It varies widely by person, side effects, goals, and coverage, so ranges make more sense than a single number.
If someone stops and gains a little, can they still keep many benefits?
Some keep new habits and keep part of the loss, and others may try a different plan with their clinician.
What about teens and young adults, since I care about my younger cousins?
Pediatric care follows special rules and careful screening, so decisions belong with specialists and family.
You are careful with your words, and I value that.
Careful words protect real people.
If I had to share one clear summary line with a friend, what could I say?
A medicine can quiet hunger, but your habits write the next chapter.
I can carry that line in my pocket.
Good lines should fit in a pocket and in a heart.
Do you think restaurants will keep a special section for lighter plates?
Many already do, and chefs enjoy the challenge of flavor with balance.
Are there risks we have not named yet that a person should know?
Labels list rare but serious risks, and that is why a medical team checks history and monitors progress.
I want to respect privacy in this bar and also speak openly about health, and that is a fine line.
We can speak about ideas and keep personal facts private, and that keeps trust high.
You once told me that small choices add up, and that has stayed with me.
Small choices add up in food, in money, and in kindness.
Would you say the Ozempic economy is a phase or a long arc?
It is a long arc with bends, and it will keep bending as science and culture evolve.
So I should not chase every headline, and should watch how my local life changes.
Local life is the clearest teacher, because you can see and feel it.
If someone wants to be a better friend to a person on medicine, what helps?
Listen, avoid jokes about bodies, and support balanced meals and active plans.
I like that list, since it is short and action-based.
Short and kind wins most days.
What should food brands avoid when they market to people who use these drugs?
They should avoid shame and quick-fix promises, and they should offer clean labels and honest portions.
Is there a concern that people eat too little fiber?
Some people need to watch fiber and hydration, and dietitians can help match foods to comfort.
If someone notices slower digestion, what should they do first?
They should talk to a clinician and review timing, meal size, and options.
You do not give medical advice here, and I respect that boundary.
Boundaries keep this a safe room.
How would you teach a class of teenagers about this topic without drama?
I would teach systems of appetite, food culture, and respect for different paths.
If a manager wants to support staff health without preaching, what can they do?
They can offer water, fruit, and time for a short walk and avoid body talk in meetings.
Do airlines and hotels change anything because of all this?
Travel menus add more protein options, gyms open earlier, and loyalty apps nudge healthy choices.
What about town planners and parks?
More safe walking routes and simple outdoor gyms help every resident, on medicine or not.
If this bar did a small menu update for the new era, what would you add?
I would add a baked fish plate with beans and greens, and a bright salad with seeds.
You make it sound tasty and not strict.
Tasty and not strict is sustainable.
I want to ask about identity, since body changes can stir deep feelings.
People deserve time to adjust to new shapes and new routines, and support helps.
How do couples handle different appetites at dinner?
They plate different portions of the same dish, and keep conversation about the day and not the plate.
What does success look like beyond numbers?
Better sleep, easier stairs, steadier mood, and more room for joy.
I am breathing easier just hearing that list.
Ease is a good sign that a plan is humane.
I think some people fear that food joy will vanish.
Joy stays when meals are chosen on purpose and shared with people you love.
Do you predict more oral drugs in this area?
Work is underway on tablets and on new combinations, and time will judge the results.
If the economy part grows, do we see new jobs too?
We see food science roles, fitness roles, and patient support roles grow.
Would small gyms benefit if more people want to keep muscle?
Small gyms and home programs can thrive when plans are simple and safe.
I like home programs because they fit shy people like me.
Home plans can be strong when they are steady and clear.
If you gave one starter plan for food, what would it be?
3 meals, each with a good protein, 2 colors of plants, and water with every meal.
And for movement, what is a gentle start?
2 to 3 short walks a day, and 2 sessions of light resistance a week.
I can see myself doing that if I keep the session short.
Short is fine when it is consistent.
Do you think culture will shift away from body jokes on TV?
It already is, slowly, because audiences push back and writers learn.
What is one mistake creators make when they cover this topic?
They chase shock and miss nuance, and that makes trust vanish.
We will not do that here.
We will not, and that is our promise to the room.
If we made a checklist for anyone, what should be on it?
Talk to a clinician, plan meals, move gently, sleep well, and protect dignity.
That fits on a note by the fridge.
A fridge note is a good home tool.
I want to close the loop, so what is the Ozempic economy in one steady line?
It is how appetite medicines, habits, and markets interact in everyday life.
I can live with that, because it is big and simple at once.
Big and simple keeps it teachable.
Thank you for steady answers tonight.
Thank you for steady questions tonight.
You are welcome, and I will sip the last of my ginger ale and think.
Take your time and take your calm, Claire.
I think the room will feel calmer too.
Calm helps learning stick.
You always give me the last clean line, and I appreciate that.
Then here is one more. Progress is a path and not a sprint.
I will hold that line when the night is long.
The night is kinder when we share it.
Good night, boss.
Good night, Claire.
It is late, and I should head home now. Oh no, I just noticed that I left my wallet at home. This is so awkward, and I am not sure what to do. Since I forgot my wallet, could you please cover my ginger ale tonight? I mean you, the kind stranger sitting here, who has been listening the whole time. I knew you were listening, and if any of this helped even a little, please say yes. Thank you so much, you are a lifesaver, and you can use the QR code at the bottom right or the link in the description. While you are there, please tap like, subscribe, and leave a comment for me. There are links to other works from completely different series in the description too. Thank you again for the ginger ale and for your time tonight. Take care out there and have a lovely night.